Welcome back to Magical Task Force. Turmentic here, and got a lot to cover today because Wizards Unite just released update 2.3.0. Got a lot of really cool stuff that actually came with this. Make sure that you download the additional assets and everything like that as normal, but here we go. First thing is that they have made it to where it's a lot easier to take photos with things in the registry. Now, if you look up at the top left, you see that little tiny camera button. That's the new thing that they added in. What it does is it allows you to hit it, and then once you do, it allows you to go through your registry and actually pick if you want to take a picture of something or not. As you can see, I have it highlighted there. It doesn't show everything. I believe it only shows some stuff. Not everything, I believe, can actually be taken a picture of in AR mode yet. But it's really cool. There is a couple different things where pictures that you can take in AR mode. If you don't have enough fragments, it will pop up, oh, you don't have enough. But this right here is an example. You don't have to go into the actual thing anymore in order to bring up the AR mode in order to take a picture. Super simple. And I like it. It's good. I don't really take that many AR photos, but I know a lot of people that actually do. So this should actually help it make it easier for you to be able to do that. Now, the first big thing I want to talk about the encounters that they changed is that AR mode. They've made it to where you can take photos before an encounter, before you actually return the foundable, as long as you have one fragment of that foundable. Pretty awesome. Makes it way easier, especially if you can't take a picture from the registry. Now you can at least get an AR photo of it there. Awesome. Also, there you can see there's a fragment counter at the top, and they've made the leave button so much easier to go. All you have to do is hit it. There's no more double confirmation to be able to leave a foundable. That's what's over on the left. If you look all the way over to the right, as long as you have AR mode on, you can hit that little camera button, and boom, you can start taking a photo in AR mode. Now, the fragment top at the top, the fragment count at the top, I should say, is probably my favorite addition, because now you know how many fragments you have of something, and you don't have to always guess. And on top of it, with the update that they did the other day where you get more XP for max count returnables, it's awesome. Because now you're like, oh, okay, that's maxed out. I'm going to definitely get 5 XP for this, or I'm going to get 4 family XP for this. So I really like the fragment count at the top, I should say. Now, they have also made it easier for you to see what your wizarding XP is. You can actually see it from your ministry ID now. So there's 2 different ways of actually being able to see it. I was surprised that you weren't able to see your XP at launch, honestly. But it's pretty awesome, and it's super easy. All you have to do is just go over, and then you see your little level. Click the level button. It will pop that up exactly what your XP is. Now, they also said that you'd be able to see what the achievements are, but that's not currently working yet, so it probably will be rolled out here maybe in a couple days or so, I would say. Now, this right here is a huge update change. They fixed an issue with dancing for dummies. It's an Aurora skill, so Aurora should be doing their little happy dance right now. They've also, which I reported on already, fixed the beta problem of people not being able to get the SOS tasks. But dancing with dummies, though, it's kind of crazy. Precision versus foes with 100% stamina. So what people have been doing, or what I've actually been seeing people talk about, is an Aurora in a fortress with a bunch of people going in and hitting every single enemy at least once, the first time, as when they're at 100% health, because they do massive damage, especially with EX potions and wit sharpening potions and things like that. So that is something to check into with your fortress battles with an Aurora. Now, like I said, also, I did an update the other day. You can get the London 5 and the Redacted report now as a beta player. That I know that's a huge thing that the beta players were upset about, but now they fixed it. So go out and search for those. Now, this is probably the #1 thing I'm the most excited about with this update, is that there's a disable screen sleeping option now in the settings. Now, what that means is that if you don't play the game for a minute, or if you have it in your pocket or something like that, it will actually go into sleep mode, so it will save battery. Now, this will make your battery drain a little bit more, but all you have to do is go to your settings, scroll all the way down, and you can turn it off. And the reason why I'm so excited about this is because the easiest way I've found to open port keys or portmanteaus is, especially if you're working a lot, is put the game on in your back pocket and just do your normal thing at work. Walk around. It will start to accrue distance as you're walking around while you're working or doing whatever. And I ran into the problem where as I was doing it, it would go into sleep mode. So now I feel like I can open up any port key at any time, and I'm not restricted to just having to like walk around a park or anything like that per se. They also made it to where you can take a photo of flock of memos from the registry as well. And they said there are new encounters and oddities, but most likely those are actually just the assets that are needed for WooFest. Because remember, dragons are going to be oddities. We've gotten reports that there's going to be 4 dragons and I believe 4 dragon eggs as well. So there should be 2 new oddity pages that show up. What you're looking at right now are just the general bugs that still exist in the game that they have acknowledged that they're currently working on. There's no real timetable for any of these, and I know that, like I said, the big one that they were trying to focus on was the beta players trying to actually be able to get those SOS tasks. We should be able to get Adventure Sync similar to Pokemon Go sometime soon. Again, they have not released a date yet for that, but hopefully we will get that, hopefully within the next, I want to say, month. So lots of awesome stuff happening, lots of awesome changes. I also do know that the vault is working correctly again, Gringotts, to where you actually can buy spell energy, you can up the capacity of your spell energy. That was a little buggy for the past pretty much day and a half, but it looks like they finally finished that rework. Not entirely sure why though, because it doesn't really look like anything has changed from that, but hopefully we might be getting something new. I do know that there are rumors going around that one of the new potions that they're going to be releasing might actually be an energy potion to where it actually gives you energy as you use it. But again, not that sure. I know that some people have been picking up packets of new seeds for new ingredients. Haven't really been that far released. It might have just been a glitch. I haven't personally seen one myself. I've seen a lot of photos of people picking them up though on Twitter and Instagram and things like that though. Check the Wizards Unite website, though, for more detailed information on everything that I just went over. I will be putting out a Brilliant Event Part 2 video here, hopefully within the next day or two, kind of going over what you should do in order to prep for the next part of the Part 2 Brilliant event. Also, Wizards Unite, everything like that, the Wizards Fest. I will have a lot of stuff coming out with this next week. But my name is Turmentic. Give the video a like if you found it helpful. Subscribe to the channel for more tips and tricks. And as always, I will catch you next time.